All right, the trader's now set to answer some of your questions. Bryn talking in. The first one comes to you, and it comes from Jessica in Florida. Let's listen.
Hi, I'm Jessica from Tampa. I'm a long-term investor with a portfolio that consists of 45 well-diversified stocks. And throughout the year, I have added to my position on dips of 10% or more. So when there are numerous stocks falling at the same time, how do I prioritize which ones to add to?
Jessica, great question, and I think congrats to you for having a discipline of buying when stocks are down. What I typically do is when stocks are down, I rank my stocks by conviction, and the markets are wrong all the time, so I take advantage of the stocks that I have conviction in that I think the market has mispriced.
All right, next up is for Tiffany, and this is Abdul in Ohio, who asks, when should I sell Uber? It's important to note, by the way, that Uber did win its battle to keep its London license today, so the stock is taken off, Tiff. But when should Abdul sell? Into the strength today?
Yeah, so thanks for the question, Abdul, and the answer is you don't. I love the news that they've gotten their license back in London. Listen, Uber is not a rideshare company; it's a tech delivery company, and so they want to be the company that brings everything to your door, and that's why with their Uber Eats business, they were able to do a little bit during this pandemic. They also bought Postmates, and this is why they're doing better than Lyft. So don't sell it.
All right, this one's up for Pete. Mike in Palm Beach, Florida wants to know, is Disney a buy?
I think it is, Brian, but I think it was a little ahead of itself. And what I mean by that is I owned this stock for many, many years, and I did get myself out of it, but now I'm in the options. And the reason I want to be there is I feel like I have a lot more comfort right now because I think you've got to be flexible as we go through this pandemic towards the end of the year. So I think towards the early parts of next year, I might consider getting back in it under the right circumstances. But for now, I wanted to shift to something a little more comfortable for me, which is the options themselves.
Okay. And Joe Nicholas in California writes, is Lowe's a buy for the long term? All right, well, we're going to get to Joe hopefully in a bit. Lowe's, that's L-O-W-E-S, by the way, the home improvement retailer. Pete, you got a comment on Lowe's just so we can give our loyal viewers some of what they came for?
Absolutely. So Home Depot, great stock. Lowe's, also a great stock. I think with the new management or newer management at Lowe's, they have absolutely turned the corner. And because of that, I think you can own either of these stocks right now. And I think the only thing that would determine which one I would be in at any specific time would be where they are in terms of the PE levels. And I'm going to go with the lower one on that. But I think both are doing and executing in an absolutely amazing way right now, especially on the e-commerce side.
Great stuff. All right, Joe, thank you very much. We'll see Joe in a second. Pete, thanks for picking that up.